What is going on, guys? Welcome back and Happy New Year to everyone that is watching today. This is episode 1 of Rags to Riches Bradford City FC. You guys might be thinking, why is this episode 1 when the date is actually showing 29th of July 2028? Let me tell you guys, okay? So, before we were the manager of Bradford City, right, I've actually spent 4 seasons in Malaysia, managing KL Rovers FC. So, if you guys would like to go on and look at my journey, watch my journey as the manager in Malaysia, I've actually linked the playlist up top. You can just go and watch it. So today is going to be the start of our 5th season in Rags to Riches, and Bradford City, they are in League 2. So when we look at the season preview, right, we are predicted to be finishing in the first place this season and to get an automatic promotion by being the champion of League 2. I really believe that that was due to my transfers that I have done in the preseason. Let's have a look at the players that I've signed for Bradford. Alright, so at the end of last season, right, I actually signed 6 young players. And from that 6 players, right, 2 of them are actually in the senior squad this season. Let's have a look at the first one. Ifeanyi Oga is our backup left back this season. He's 18 years old and we signed him on a free transfer from Chelsea. When you look at the current ability, right, he's a good League 2 player. And he's the only player of our team that is actually in the Media Dream 11 this season. Alright, so when you look at his attribute, right, we are going to be playing him as a wing back on attack duty. He is really well suited for this role. Okay, his physicals are amazing as well. For being 18 years old, right, his technical ability, his mental ability, apart from his crossing, his dribbling, right, that is something that we can actually improve, for with times to come. Okay, because of the potential ability that he actually have. All right, so I really believe that when we need him, he's going to be on the bench, this season. Whenever we need him against tiring defenders, right, I think he will be a very good, wing back for us this season. All right, so Yan Bogo Adila is our Congo defensive midfielder, and he is going to be our 5th choice defensive midfielder this season. I'm actually currently training him to play as the ball-winning midfielder because I believe that is his strong role. Okay, so do let me know in the comment, what you guys think. Is this his best role, for me to train him on, or do you guys think that I should be training him on a different role? Do let me know in the comment. I would really appreciate it, guys. All right, so this player is also the same thing. He has tons of potential. He's a good Rama national player, but I believe that, being as a 5th choice defensive midfielder, right, if there's any injury crisis to our midfield position, I think he will be good enough, to step up and help us. So Ryan Latson is going to be our first choice ball-winning midfielder for this season. In our tactic, which I'll be showing you guys later on, we do play with 2 defensive midfielder, and I believe that he is an amazing ball-winning midfielder. Look at his mental ability, guys. He's a 30-year-old player and he have tons of experience playing football, and he have actually been playing in championship, in the championship for so many years, and I believe, playing in League 2 is going to be a piece of cake for him. Hayden Wood is going to be my first choice left winger this season, and if you look at his experience, right, he actually played in League 2 last season for Bromley. 8 goal contribution, right, in 18 appearances with an average rating of 6.87. I think it's really good. And when you look at his current ability, right, he's a leading League 2 player, guys. All right, so when I look at his attribute and everything, he's right-footed on the left-hand side. I am training him to play as an inverted winger on support duty. All right, so I really believe, with the experience that he already have, he played for Bromley last season, so yeah, he even played for, Exeter in League 1, 2 seasons back. And yeah, this boy actually, in the age of 23, right, he actually have tons of experience, as a footballer. So I really believe that, he will be a really good player on the left-hand side for us. Cyan Ashford is going to be our backup central attacking midfielder behind Jay Cook. And to be honest, right, I'm really not happy with this with this transfer. Okay, he actually have the potential to be a leading League 2 player. But, for this season, he's really not good enough, to be honest. But, with the finances that we actually had, right, with the wage budget that I actually had to spend, yeah, he's the best that I could actually find, to be as a backup for our team. All right, so he is actually from Cardiff City. He was released from Cardiff City. He have never played for Cardiff City apart from the year, 2024-2025 season, where he actually made 2 appearances in the championship, and before that he was actually loaned to Bolton in League 1. And yeah, since then, for the past 3 seasons, no professional football appearances for him, so hopefully, whenever we call upon him, whenever there's any injury to Jay Cook, we actually have, tons of players that can actually play in the attacking midfielder position. So most probably he might not be, playing for us or anything like that. But if there's a huge injury crisis or anything like that, yeah, whenever he came off the bench or whenever he start from home, I really hope that he will do good for us, and I really hope he will develop into the player that he is supposed to be, whether he will be. So my new right winger is going to be Jeremy CV. So Jeremy CV, right, he actually have tons of experience playing in League One. Okay, so for the past 3 seasons, right, he have been playing for Barnsley in League One, and despite making a lot of appearances in League One, right, to be honest, yeah, he have not played well for them, with an average rating of 6.79, 6.82. To be honest, all of them was actually, especially last season, right? All of the appearances that he actually had was off the bench, but yeah, he should have done better. Hopefully, with him dropping down one level in League Two, right? Hopefully, he will be a good player for us. When you look at his current ability, when you look at his attribute, right, he is going to be a good player in League Two. Hopefully, he will show that for us on the field because, yeah, looking at his past experience, right, yeah, he has been not good enough for Barnsley. Hopefully, he will be a good player for us. So this season, right, he will be competing with Bobby Poynton, for our right wing position. And when we compare these two players together, right, Bobby Poynton obviously he is better, going forward. But when you look at his physical ability, especially the speed of Jeremy CV, right, he will be coming off the bench for us this season. All right, so coming off the bench against starting defenders and all right, I believe that he will be able to create a lot of problems for the defenders, for the opposition that we do play against. All right, guys. So when I took over this club, right, I only had one striker in the team in the form of Ben Wayne. Okay, so I was actually looking for someone who can actually compete with Ben, for the striking position because we are only going to be using one striker, in our tactic. All right, so I actually looked around and everything and all, and this is the best that I could actually find for with the wages that we could actually afford. All right, so Sam Burn, I actually signed him on a free transfer. He actually played for Rochdale last season. Okay, so Rochdale actually won League Two last season, if I'm not mistaken, and they are currently in League One. All right, so yeah, he actually scored 16 goals for them, with 4 assists, 4 man of the match, in 39 appearances. Yeah, if he can do it for Rochdale, right, he can actually do it for us as well. So that is the reason that I actually signed him. Although he doesn't look that amazing, when you look at his attribute, his current ability and all of that. But looking at his performance last season, right, I really believe that he will be able to replicate that for us this season. But unfortunately, he's not going to be playing for us in this episode here today because he's out with an injury and he's going to be out for another 11 more days. So yeah, obviously he's not going to be playing for us today. But yeah, I really hope whenever he came back, when he come back from injury, he is going to give a very good competition to Ben Wayne. If you want to look at Ben Wayne, this is how they compare with each other. They are very very similar to each other. All right, so it's going to be quite interesting to see who is going to have the edge against each other, and let's see. It's going to be basically decided on the forms. Who's the playing well, that is the player that I'm going to be starting, ahead of the other player. All right, so there's another transfer that I'm actually currently working on, and that is to sign Nathan Asimwe on a loan deal from Charlton. To be honest, right, yeah, I was actually not really looking to sign Nathan, but there was actually an injury to our backup right back, for this season, and that is Owen Ince, and he's currently injured, and he's going to be out for another 4 more months. So basically, we only have one fit right back in the team. So that is the only reason that I'm actually looking to sign, Nathan Asimwe. But to be honest, right, if Nathan Asimwe actually comes into our team, he will be our starting right back. He is that good. Alright, guys, so my first game as the manager of Bradford City is going to be against Mansfield Town. So they are actually predicted to be finishing in the 5th place this season. Okay, so as you guys don't know, we are favorite for promotion this season. And yeah, so basically Mansfield Town is going to be our promotion rival. When we look at their team over here, right, Kieran O'Malley is actually their key player, and to be honest, he's not a very good. He is a good midfielder, I would say, but his technical ability is not that great. Okay, his physicals are amazing, his mentals are good. Yeah, other than that, I think he's not going to cause a lot of problem for us. I think I'm basically jinxing my own team, by saying that. All right, so they love to play with a formation of 4-4-2, and I believe our 4-2-3-1 is going to be quite good against them. Alright, guys, so this is the team that I'm going to be fielding against Mansfield Town today. It's going to be Vicente Reyes as our goalkeeper. Our 4 defenders are going to be Olga, Louis Richard, Curzon Dawson, and Daly Campbell. Henry and Jan Boga Adila will be our 2 defensive midfielder. Harrison Wood, Jay Turner Cook, and Poynton will be behind Ben Wayne as our striker up front. Let's just submit the team and get it. Alright guys, so we are going to have our first highlight here, and Daly Campbell passing it back towards Vicente Reyes. Now Luis Richard playing it towards Ogar. Richard lumping the ball forward. I think he was trying to look for our, our right winger Bobby Boynton there, but it was intercepted by Mansfield Town. And now we have conceded a penalty. Jan Bogo Adila, he have actually, oh my god, cost us a problem here. And let's see if Vicente can actually save this penalty. And oh my god, that was an amazing penalty, to be honest, by Luis Reed there. He actually slaughtered it into the top corner, and there was no way Reyes can actually get into that. Alright, so it is the 7 minutes in, and we are trailing in this match. Oh my god. This is not the start that I was looking for. You know what? I know it's only the 10 minute, and I'm gonna demand more here early on. Daly Campbell now playing it back towards Reyes. Please, guys, what are we doing? Cousin Dawson playing it towards J. Turner Cook. He is in the middle of the pitch playing it back towards Daly Campbell. Now, Henry with the possession. What is he going to do? He found Ben Wayne with the possession, and he's getting past the defenders on the right hand side, passing it back towards Daly Campbell. Now Henry back to Campbell. He have 3 players in the penalty box, and what was that? Was that a shot or was that a cross? He should have just looked for a pass to the 3 players that were in the penalty box waiting for his pass, and he just could not do anything about it. Now Bobby pointed to Dawson. Henry found a pass towards Oga, and Oga took a shot, and that shot actually went over the bar and for a goal kick. Okay, Ben Wayne now to Harrison Wood. Harrison Wood, Daly Campbell, totally unmarked. He actually had a lot of space, a lot of time for him to control that ball. And Bobby Boynton, he took a shot. That shot also went over the bar for a goal kick. Guys, it's been 20th minute. We are creating a lot of chances, but we don't have a single shot on target. I'm gonna encourage the team over here, at this point. Okay, we have actually had our first shot on target. We are controlling the possession. It is just that, yeah, our chances that we are creating has not been good enough. Okay, now Harrison Wood to Henry. Henry took a shot, and he actually hits the, oh my god, the shot actually hits the crossbar and went out for a goal kick, guys. Oh my god, it looks like, we are going to have this one of these days, right, where we are creating a lot of chances, but we are not going to be taking those chances. We are not going to be finishing it. Okay, now Johnson for Mansfield Town in the penalty box. Oh my god, he actually squared the ball, pushed by Reyes, and now we have the possession. And can we please have a good attacking play from this chance here? J. Turner Cook playing it back towards Henry. Henry now to Harrison Wood again with the possession to Ben Wayne. Back towards Henry. Ogar on the left hand side. Can he get a good cross in? He found a pass towards Wood. Wood was tackled there, but J. Turner Cook got into the rebound, got into the loose ball, and he equalizes for us in the 35th minute here. It is Mansfield Town 1, Bradford City 1. Amazing pass there by Oga. He actually tried to look for Harrison Wood there, but he was tackled. But Turner Cook, totally unmarked in the penalty box. He got into the loose ball, and he made it out. Alright guys, so the first half scoreline is going to be 1-1. Okay, so when we look at the match stat over here, right, we are a better team in this game, so I really hope, in the second half, it is going to be even better. I'm going to tell the team that I'm not happy, because we should be winning this match. We are favorites for promotion this season, If we can't beat, our promotion rival Mansfield Town, right, might as well, just forget about the promotion. Guys, it is the 65 minute. There's been no highlight since the start of the first half, and I'm going to make a few changes here. Bobby Pointer is not having a good game, and it's going to be the time for a debut for our right winger, Jeremy CV. Okay, so when we look at this, Ben Wayne is actually not having a good game, but the problem is we only have Jake Young. You know what? Let's bring in Jake Young, right? He can actually play as an advanced forward, yeah. You know what? Yeah, let's bring in Jake Young and Jan Bogodila. Bago Adila. Okay, so I'm just gonna call him Jan. From now onwards, I'm bringing in Ryan Latson for his debut here. We are gonna make 3 subs in the 65th minute, and let's play on. All right, guys, it's gonna be a corner kick here for Mansfield Town. Far post handled by our players there, but Henry was actually tackled, and now we have conceded yet another penalty. What are we doing, guys? Oh my god, seriously, we are basically just sabotaging our own game here, And Luis Reed is going to score his second goal of the season. Come on, do not celebrate, man. That is your second penalty in this game. You know, oh my God, what are we doing, guys? Reyes actually went the wrong way. We are back drilling in this game. You know what? I'm going to demand more here. Seriously, this is not what I was expecting, when I made those changes. Kilgore now for Mansfield Town. Lumping the ball forward, trying to look for his player there. Handled by our defenders. Reyes now playing it towards Ryan Letson. And look at this, Jeremy CV. It is Jeremy CV, right? It is Jeremy CV. I was trying to, I need to make sure that we were having, oh my God, having the right name, for our players. And now Harrison Wood have actually scored his first ever goal for Bradford City there on his debut of all. And Jeremy CV coming off the bench in after 5 minutes, we actually subbed him on the 65 minutes. After 5 minutes, he found an amazing cross to the far post. He found Harrison Wood header. Amazing goal. Yeah, I'm not going to look at the replay anymore. Okay, so guys, we have another 20 more minutes for us to find a winner here. Can we make it happen? All right, guys, it's going to be a free kick here for us. Who's going to be taking that free kick? It's going to be Ryan Letson behind that ball. Who is he going to try to look for? He found a short pass, towards Jeremy CV. And now Harrison Wood with the possession, passing it back towards Henry. Henry now Woods took a shot. And he was close to scoring his second goal for us, guys. You know what? It's the 80th minute. Right? Let's make a few changes here. Who do we think that can actually come in the team here right now and make the changes for us? We only have a defensive midfielder, an attacking midfielder, and a centre back. Seriously? Oh my God, this is going to be a problem. Regan Henry is actually playing well, You know what? I'm not going to make any changes. I'm not going to make the changes just for the sake of making changes, because I don't believe the three players that are on the bench can actually come on, and make the changes for us here. And now Luis Reed. Oh, Reyes collected the ball. And can we launch a counter attack from this? No, he took it. He just took his time. Just throw it to our left centre back, please. He's going to lump the ball forward. A drop kick, trying to look for Harrison Wood there just now. And Jay Turner Cook with the possession, found a pass to Jake Young, and that was an amazing save by Mansfield Town's goalkeeper. That was a chance, for us to score our third goal there. And now Jeremy CV is going to be taking an in-swinger. Is he going to try to look for someone in the far post? I think it's going to be a far post. No, that was an awful corner. That was seriously an awful corner there. Now Ryan Letson got tackled there, and the highlight just ended. Guy, there's another 1 more minute left, 5 more minutes of added time, and looks like, there's nothing happening. And the game is going to end with a draw 2-2. Seriously, guys, to be honest, right, we played really well, in this match. I know they actually had 7 shots on target, but the problem is they scored 2 goals from penalty, Yeah, that was seriously unfortunate for us. We played really well. I really believe that, if they didn't have the penalty, right, we would have won this match. To be honest, right, not the start of the campaign that I was looking for, but, we were actually playing against our promotion rival, and we were very unlucky in this match. Okay, so for our next episode, right, I'm not sure. I think most probably I will be coming in back in the month of October. All right, but I'm not sure who we are going to be facing. We do have a FA Cup first round clash that might be happening, during this time. And maybe I could actually come back for that, depending on the teams that we actually got drawn against, And yeah, depending on that, I will, play on, and we will see what teams that are actually, very close to us, that are actually, being our promotion rival for that time, and I'll come back for that match. So guys, if you've enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.